celebrities are very commonly used in advertising, but more and more you also see producers, farmers on package designs, CEOs, and more employees. It's usual to use celebrity endorsement in ads, but why put CEOs or even employees? For what effect? What does it change? What are the brands looking for? Are they looking for more proximity with consumers? For more transparency? Maybe for more credibility too? So what is behind all that? We found, thanks to Valérie, a very interesting model in literature and more precisely in theater. There are two very different patterns, the introjective identification and the projective identification. The introjective identification reflects the desire to look like a model we admire. So it's linked to the ideal self. In the projective identification, in contrast, the audience attributes his or her own feelings, emotions, attitudes to others. So it's linked to the real self, and it's just projection. So you just want to be like others, and that the others, you think they are like you. Introjective identifications corresponds to tragedy, and projective identifications corresponds and explain quite well drama. And that schematic distinction between classical tragedy and bourgeois drama makes sense to understand the difference between celebrities and employees, and we use that to explore various endorsers types in our study.
We select some advertisement with these different characters, and so employees, CEO and celebrities. You can see, for example, here for celebrities, we showed 3 ads. So the first one, Leader Prize with Zinedine Zidane, Lancôme for Penelope Cruz, Nespresso with George Clooney. People evoke dreamlike, fantasy atmosphere, perfection, exception, luxury. You recognize the model of theater. You have a plausibility, distance, admiration, and introjective identification. The people transfer the characteristic and the personality of the celebrity to themselves. Here we have 5 hats, so total, EasyJet, SFR, La Poste, so with the regular employees. The respondent evokes everyday life, proximity. It could be my sister, my father, my brother. And the people here, it's not introjective identification, but projective identification. And the people project themselves into employee. They are closer to the brand. They think that it's more manipulation than the celebrity. So even you have the veracity, proximity, empathy, and it looks like the previous framework of drama. Also, we have a negative reaction, like too polite to be honest. Maybe it's too much. And finally, about the CEO and founders, we have here 4 ads. So Virgin with Richard Branson, Apple with Steve Jobs, Alain Flelou with Alain Flelou, so the founder, and Michel et Augustin. We have the veracity from drama, we have the distance from tragedy, and then is at the same time introjective and projective identification. Maybe using the regular employee is not the best way to humanize the brand, because the most important element is the story realism. It's how you tell the story. And people need attention to be interested in the message. It's like in the TV reality. And finally, for the managerial implications, using employees in ads does not necessarily humanize brand. The final goal is to engage with the consumer. Humanize the brand, it's one tool to create this strong relationship. But the most important element is the story realism.